Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share with you a unique PYQ analysis template which if you learn and apply in your preparation, then your marks will boost like anything. Guys, my name is Santosh Pandey. I have the unique distinction of qualifying the UPSC Prelims examination all 6 times. I have used this PYQ analysis template during my preparation and have scored one of the highest score ever scored by any UPSC aspirant in the UPSC Prelims examination. Guys, you can see some of my scorecard, 144. I've scored more than 30 marks than the cutoff. You can see again here, 139 marks. Again, I've scored more than 35 marks more than the cutoff consistently year after year. And this PYQ analysis template, you can apply to any question. And once you learn and apply this template, guys, your preparation level will get to the next level. Okay, so let us start, guys. So this is the template, guys, okay, which I have designed. Let me just explain you the template. So the template is like this. So any question you pick up for a PYQ analysis, what you have to do is that you have to first see what is the topic of the question. What is the topic of the question? Next, what you have to do is that you have to find the reason. Why was that question asked? Guys, in UPSC, there are 100 questions. Let me tell you that there is a reason behind asking every 100 question. Every question which is asked in the UPSC, there is a reason behind that. UPSC is not arbitrarily putting any question, whatever comes to their mind. There is a reason behind each and every question. Once you start identifying the reason, once you start learning why this topic is being asked that year itself, why it is not asked next year, why it is not asked next to next year, why it is asked that year itself, once you learn this, then you will be able to predict a lot of questions in the UPSC prelims examination. Guys, students ask me, why am I able to predict so many questions, whereas other people, other test series, when they solve, they don't get any questions which is replicated in the exam. The reason is I understand why was the question asked. Once you start understanding this, then it will be very easy for you to predict the UPSC prelims question. So why is very important. I'll show that with a lot of examples today. I'm going to show that. Okay, next, how was the question asked? Guys, in UPSC, any topic you get a question. The question can be of 3 types. The question can be of 3 types. It can be of level 1. In level 1, this is a direct question, or it can be a level 2. Level 2 question are application based question. And level 3 questions are interlinking questions. Today I am going to show you with a lot of examples. What is this level 1? What is this level 2? What is level 3? What can be different types of questions on the same topic in the UPSC examination. Next, you have to understand, or you have to ask that PYQ was asked from where? What is the source of the question? Identifying the source is very important because that will tell you what should be your right sources for the UPSC preparation. Most of the candidates, they invest a lot of time in the UPSC prelims preparation, but because their source is not right. The choice of source is very important in the UPSC. Which books are you reading? Are you reading the NCRTs? Are you reading coaching materials? Are you reading the standard books or not? Which newspaper are you reading? Are you reading the Hindu newspaper, or you're reading the Times of India? Or this is very, very important, very, very critical, because what you read is what you retain, and what you retain is what you produce in the exam. It is as simple as that. Okay, next is you have to identify the repeated themes in the UPSC examination. What are the repeated themes? Guys, in UPSC prelims examination, there are themes which are getting repeated year after year, and today in this lecture, I'm going to show you how UPSC selects one theme and year after year asks question from the same theme. I'm going to show you today. So let me just take one example to demonstrate this. So I have selected one question from the year 2021. You can see this question came in the year 2021. Let me read the question. Who among the following was associated as a secretary with the Hindu female school, which later came to be known as the Bethune Female School? This was a question which came in the year 2021. So what is the topic? What first we have to identify what is the topic of the question. The topic of the question is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. The topic of the question is Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. So you can see what Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Okay. Next, what we have to see is that what is the source or where is the source of the question. How can we prepare, how can we answer this question? So this question can easily be answered from our standard sources, which is the NCERT. This is the NCERT and this is the spectrum. It is given in the spectrum also, it is given in the NCERT also. So source is very important. So what did we learn here? We learn here is that as far as modern India is concerned, spectrum and the new NCERTs are more than enough. You don't have to go and keep reading new sources. Don't do that. Okay. Next, you can see why was the question asked. This is very important. This is very important. Listen carefully what I will be saying now. Guys, you see, remembering Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar on his 200th birth anniversary. You can see September 26, 2020. And the question was asked in 2021. This means what? This means that year we observed the 200th birth anniversary of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. And that was the reason precisely why this question was asked in 2021. That was the reason why this question was asked in 2021. So what do we learn here? What is the conclusion? What is the inference what we have in this? The inference is that in UPSC, in history questions, in modern India questions, generally UPSC focuses on those events, generally UPSC focuses on those personalities whose some centenary is being celebrated, whether it is the 50th century, 50th anniversary, 75th anniversary, 100th anniversary, 150th anniversary, 200th anniversary. So every year, whenever you are reading current affairs and you come across that there is a celebration or there is an anniversary of some event, and if it is the 58th or 75th or 100th or 125th or 158 or 175 or 200, please take note of that. Generally UPSC focuses on such questions. Okay, so because guys, if you see in modern India, there is no limit to the personalities what you can prepare. There are hundreds and hundreds of personalities, and for your exam you cannot focus on each and every personality which is given in the book. Yes, you should read, but ideally what you should do is that those personalities which are in news that year, whose anniversary is being celebrated, those personalities you have to be more and more careful. Next, you can see how was the question asked. You have to ask yourself, how was the question asked? Was the question direct? Yes, this is a very direct question. So it was a level 1 question which is direct question. There could be in future there could be level 2 question. Level 2 question is what? Application based question. Application based question, where you have to apply your analytical mind. You have to apply whatever the information is given in the book. You have to apply it. For example, they may give they may give what was the philosophy, what was the teachings of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Okay, next is the interlinkages question. Interlinkages question means they will try to link Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar with other social reformers, which is the interlinkage question. And last but not the least, you have to identify the theme. What is the theme? So that you can prepare these theme question for the future exam also. And here, let me show you how UPSC focuses on an important theme for at least 2-3 years consecutively. UPSC asks questions, on one theme consecutively in 1-3 years. Okay, let me show here. This is a question in 2020. This is a 2021 question. And is a question which has come in 2020. You can read this question. In the context of Indian history, Rakma Bai case 1884 revolved around. You can see here, in the context of Indian history, the Rakma Bai case 1884 revolved around what? You can see this and this question. What is the similarity? Can anyone tell in the comment box? Let me see how many of you are able to connect these two questions. See, 2020 and 2021, same theme. The theme is same. What is the theme, guys? The theme is women emancipation, women empowerment, or women social reform. So if you prepared this question in 2020 and you could realize, okay, UPSC is focusing on women's social reform, then you could have prepared women education, and then you could prepare Ishwarchand Vidyasagar also for the next year. This is how you have to prepare for the UPSC prelims PYQ analysis. This is how you have to do. So for every question, you have to do this kind of analysis. You have to do this kind of analysis. You have to start with what is the main topic. Then you have to go, where is the source? Where is the source of the question? From where? From the Hindu newspaper, from the standard textbooks, from the NCERTs. What was the source of the question? You have to ask yourself, you have to find it, and you have to master that source. Third is, why was this question asked in that year itself? What was the reason behind that? You have to get that. Once you start getting this, yes, there was a reason why this question was asked that year. So whenever you read current affairs for the year, you will be also able to predict, okay, this question can come in the UPSC because a similar question was asked in that year and that topic was in news, and you can easily relate it, interrelate it. Next is, how was the question asked? Was it a level 1 question? Was it a level 2 question? Was it a level 3 question? If level 1 question have already been asked, then you have to prepare level 2 and level 3 question. And last but not the least, you have to identify the important theme which is getting repeated in the UPSC year after year, and you have to prepare that theme thoroughly. So let me just show you some other examples to demonstrate this point, guys. So let us see this question which came in the year 2022. Let us read this question, and I'm going to show you how UPSC picks a theme and then ask question repeatedly on that theme. And if you identify that theme and prepare that theme properly, then you are able to solve the UPSC questions very easily. Guys, let us see this question, guys. With reference to India, consider the following statements. Monazite is a source of rare earth. Monazite contains thorium. Monazites occur naturally in the entire coast of the sands in India. In India, government body only can process or export monazite. So this is a question on the topic. What is the topic, guys? Let me just write it down for you. The topic is monazite. Okay, guys. So if suppose what you have to do, the PYQ analysis. So what is clear? Why this question was asked, guys? Monazite has been in news, thorium has been in news for the last couple of years, guys, because of the moving towards net zero. When we move towards net zero, when we move away from fossil fuels, nuclear energy can play a very important role. So this is in news for the last couple of years. Okay, next, what is the source? So source may be current affairs, source may be static books. Okay, and how is the question asked? What is a level 1 question? Was it level 2 question? Was it level 3 question? So it is what? Both level 1 and level 2 question, because it talks about some factual information, direct information. Also it talks about some application part. It also involves what? Application part. So now you see, if you had prepared this question, 2022 question, if you had done little bit research also from standard sources, since it is about minerals, okay, what I did was I went through a very standard source, Indian Minerals Yearbook 2018. I got a document in the internet, and in that document 1 or 2 pages are given for each and every mineral, whether iron, coal, every mineral they have given 1 or 2 pages. Okay, when I was reading this rare earth, from this Indian Mineral Yearbook 2018, you can see here rare earth. It has talked about what is rare earth, what are the various elements in the rare earth. Okay, you see here reserves and resources, because the question is also on resource, where it is located, how much it is located. Okay, you can, if you read this, you will come across something very interesting. You can see what it is written here. The mineral monazite is prescribed substance as per the notification under Atomic Energy Act 1962. AMD has been carrying out its resource evaluation over 6 decades. It occurs in association with heavy minerals such as ilmenite, rutile, zircon in concentration of 0.4 to 4.3 of the total heavies in the beach and inland placer deposits of the country. So this means what? This monazite is found with what other heavy metals or what other heavy minerals? You can see here ilmenite, rutile and zircon. Ilmenite, rutile and zircon. It is given in the standard source. I'm talking about very standard source. I'm not talking about any newspaper article. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking about a very standard source. If you want to prepare minerals, this is a standard source. You will have to prepare minerals. This is the most authentic source. Okay. And you see this question which came in the next year, 2023 question. You can see here ilmenite and rutile. You can see this question, ilmenite and rutile. And you see this, just see this question, guys. Just you see this question, ilmenite and rutile. And you see next year, the same theme was asked. What is the theme here? The theme here is what? Heavy minerals. Like that, you can identify important themes and you can prepare that. For example, in 2023, there was one question which was asked on cobalt. There was a question which was asked on cobalt. So what is the theme here? The theme here is what? Theme here is minerals and metals which can help in the green transition. Which can help in green transition. Means renewable energy. So we all know that apart from cobalt, what are the other metals which are required? What are other minerals which are required? So we have what? Lithium. We require lithium. And whenever we talk about lithium, one thing which comes to our mind is what? Lithium triangle. Okay, so just I'm telling you how you have to identify themes and then you can expect questions. You can prepare that theme and you can expect question in the future year. Okay, so this is how we have to do the PYQ analysis. I'm going to show you one more question. Guys. You can see this. Okay, well, this question was also asked in the 2006. You can see here 2006. That is why PYQ analysis is very important. You can see this question: which of the following substances are found in the beach sands of many parts of Kerala? Ilmenite, zircon, tungsten and sillimanite. You see here ilmenite was already asked in 2006. Just imagine 2006, way back in 2006 this question was asked in some form. Okay, so let me just show you something else. Okay, so important themes. I'm talking about important themes. Let me show you how UPSC picks that theme and ask repeated questions on that theme. So we have to identify theme, not only the question. We have to not only solve the question, we have to identify the important theme also. Let us read this question. Which of the following has or have shrunk immensely, dried up in the recent past due to human activities? You can see 2018 question. The options were Aral Sea, Black Sea, Lake Baikal. Aral Sea, Black Sea and Lake Baikal. We can see here this 2018 question. What is the theme here? The theme here is drying up of lake. The theme here is what? What is the theme here? Drying up of lakes. You can see here, just after 4 years, same question repeated. Which of the following lakes of the West Africa has become dry and turned into a desert? The answer was Lake Fagubin. You see how UPSC selects one theme. What is the theme here? That because of human activities, because of climate change, because of the change which is happening to the climate and the overall human activities, many water bodies are getting disappeared. And this was asked in 2018. Again, you see the same theme asked in 2022. So what you have to do? You have to just sit one day and just prepare all the drying water bodies of the world. You have to prepare all the drying water bodies of the world, and that is the theme here. Theme is what? Drying of water bodies. So if in case UPSC again picks question on that theme, then you will be ready for that. Even let me tell you, even in India, last year the question was asked, some wetlands were given. You know, most of the wetlands which were given last year, in the UPSC prelims question where the wetlands which are getting affected by human activities. Okay, you can just go and cross check. So like this, you have to do the PYQ analysis. Let me just again go back and just show you. Okay, so what you have to do is that any question you pick up, you have to see what was the question, what was the topic, then why was that question asked, what was the reason why that question was asked that year, how was the question asked, was it a level 1 question, was it a level 2 question, or was it a level 3 question. Next, what were the sources of the question, very important sources, was it the NCERT, was it the standard textbook, was it the Hindu newspaper. And next, what are the repeated themes in the UPSC, which UPSC is asking year after year, repeated themes. Guys, let me tell you, 30% of the question every year is from repeated themes. Minimum 30% of the question every year is on repeated themes. Repeated themes like fundamental rights, DPSP inequality. I'm just giving you example. Like monetary policy, the bank rate, the repo rate, inflation. There are repeated themes. Every year you will find questions in some way or the other. The basic concept remains the same. So guys, if you want to learn this, if you want to solve questions on this kind of analysis, then guys, I would like to advise you that you can opt for my Lakshya series questions. Lakshya series question, guys, the unique part of this Lakshya series question is that I have done this PYQ analysis and I have interlinked with the current affairs, and I have analyzed the manner in which UPSC is asking question. I have framed question on those topics and those themes only. You can see here, you will get the NCERT based question, you will get the advanced based question, you will get the monthly current affairs test, and you will get the entire year important questions, and you will get the 7 full length. Along with that, I am teaching you entire CSAT, complete CSAT I am teaching you with 10 mock practice, So please do consider taking this Lakshya series, because guys, in UPSC, application of knowledge matters a lot. Guys, UPSC prelims examination is not only test of your knowledge. Guys, let me tell you, there is no end to knowledge. If you keep running after knowledge, then there is no end. What you have to learn is that you have to identify how UPSC is framing the questions. You have to understand the mindset of the examiner. Once you understand that and you learn to apply your limited knowledge and you learn to apply them, then the chances of your selection will be very high. And this I'm speaking from my own experience of cracking the prelims exam. You can see, guys, very high scores I have scored. Consistently I have scored very high scores. So I'm speaking from my experience. With this, guys, I would like to wish best of luck. Please prepare. My 120 days timetable is going to start from 26th of January. You can download the timetable. The link has been given in the description of this video. Thank you.